All right, guys, what's going on? This is Andrew. Here we have a Weil Mclain Series 11 boiler. Got here and nothing. No circulator, no flames, no nothing. Okay. How you want to start this is you want to make sure you have 120 coming into the boiler. And here they have an emergency switch. It's a pretty neat design there, right? They got the emergency switch on top. Okay, and they also have another emergency switch on top of the stairs, wired in series. Both switches are on, and we had 120 going to the boiler. And when we got here, this thing was dead, meaning the only thing that was on was the pilot light. Circulator pump wasn't running, nothing. So thermostat will be the first place you will check. We went upstairs and we checked for 24. We actually turned it to heat first and cranked it up to 90. And we still didn't hear any action inside the unit. If anything, we just heard a very distinct buzzing sound. But we knew our thermostat was calling. And just a hint, on most boiler calls, what you can do, you can trace the thermostat wires from upstairs down here. And there's a few locations where they extended the wire from here. And of course, yeah, this is BX wire that they have going upstairs. But this is indeed our thermostat wire. It trickles down, and all the way in here. Our two black wires are our boiler wires. And this is just a troubleshooting tip. What we can do, if you think the thermostat was bad, you take your two wires out, and the two black wires, which is your T and T wires coming out of your boiler, if you jump these two together and it turns on, then you know that there's an issue either with the wires or with the thermostat. But in our case, we still actually didn't have any issues. Well, the boiler still didn't come on by us connecting T and T, which is our two black wires. So what we did, we thought maybe something was going on with the damper. And like I said, this thing does have some scars on it. What we did was we actually manually opened this damper, and the damper didn't have like any resistance on it. So that's a good sign that even the damper probably wasn't getting power. So we played with the damper thinking that was the case, but that actually wasn't. But when we dived a little bit deeper, let me show you here, we found this relay in here. This relay was burning hot. And the dead giveaway on this was that as soon as we got here, 98.9 or 99.9% of the time, whichever number you want to take, whenever you got a no heat call, your circulator pump will still run even if you have an issue with the gas valve or the pilot. So in this scenario, by our circulator pump not running, we knew it was like a bigger issue than just the pilot. Even though our pilot light was on, what we had to do, we had to figure out why our circulator pump wasn't running. And what we have here is a fan center. Fan center is pretty simple. You have your transformer on the right. You have your peanut relay on the left. Real simple. Peanut relay, it needs 24 volts to energize the coil, which switches one side of your contacts, switches power from one side of your contact to the other. Circulator pump needs 115. It takes 115 from L1. And whenever W gets energized, it switches power from terminals 1 to 3, and that is pretty much how your circulator pump turns on every single time when there's a call for heat. That relay was burning hot, and I'm like, you know what? Not taking any chances. Let's just pop in another one. And what we did, we just used our good old R8222D 1014 general purpose relay. We just call them peanut relays. We use these from time to time on furnaces whenever we have a faulty board, and like I said, you got to order a new board. Using these relays right can definitely get a customer by, especially overnight, while you guys order a new board. But using these relays right can definitely save you time. But this is just a scenario where a bad relay was causing circulator pump not to run, damper not energized, and the only thing we had on was the pilot. And as soon as we replaced the relay, we had flames. There you guys have it. See you in the next one.